It's me, Regina Rose again. How are you guys doing? Basically, I got asked a question in my Facebook inbox to let you guys know you guys can, write your questions below the video on YouTube, any questions that you'd like to ask, or you can continue Facebooking me at facebook.com, Regina Rose 86. And the question was, what led me to Islam? Why did I choose Islam? And basically my journey to Islam and my Muslim story, which is all the same thing. Basically, I did want to share my convert story. When I opened up my blog, which was 2DW at the time, I did share my convert interview, but it accidentally got deleted, which I believe I deleted it. So pretty much that kind of explained like a little bit of it. But this June 8th, actually, on a Friday, will be 7 years that I have been Muslim, a path that I chose for myself, not for anyone, for me. And I really would like to share my story because it was, really a marvelous journey that I chose. A little background that I can give is that I did grow up Baptist because my dad was Baptist. And when I became 12 and a half years old, I went into foster care and I was introduced to apostolic, which was apostles who follow after Jesus Christ. And I got baptized at 13. So I believe from 13 to 18, I consider myself as Christian, apostolic. And at 18 and a half, I was, just very adventurous, living life, learning, exploring, and just being adventurous. I believed in God, but I just stopped going to church, and I did not believe that that was the path for me. And so I said I wanted to choose a religion for myself, and may God, guide me on the path that I want to go. So that was my journey, So from 18 and a half all the way until 21, I did not believe I was a Christian anymore. This was a choice that I made personally myself. I was kind of exploring different religions. Like I studied Catholic, I studied Buddhist, and I didn't convert to those religions. I was just studying, learning about it, but I did not convert to those religions. And I visit a Catholic church. I didn't visit no Buddhist temple, but I was learning about it. And then I decided just to take a class in San Luis Obispo, because that's where I was living at the time, to study world religion. And even though they instructed, gave texts on all these different religions and stuff, I decided to do my own research and to really dig deep about each religion. So I have to say that really researching, it took me a year. It took me a year. I believe 18 and a half to 21, I was just studying religion, but one of those years I just really study. In 2006, which I was 2006, I was 19. No, 2006 I was 20. 2006 is when I really became curious. It was November of 2006 that I actually had stopped eating pork, only because for health issues, and I made that choice on my own, not for religion. And I was cutting back on a lot of things. And then in December of 2006, I visited the Irvine Masjid 3 times. One with a friend of mine. She was from Pakistan. And when I visited with her, and her mom, and that was a beautiful thing. And then after that day, I went 2 times after that in December of 2006. And then I met my husband January of 2007. So it was really awesome that I became interested in November 2006, and then visited in December 2006, and then visited the masjid. December 2006. And then I met my husband January 2007. And that's a whole nother story where we saw each other 3 times. And the 3rd time we saw each other, we started to talk and become friends and stuff. And he's not the reason why I start studying more. People said, did you convert for your husband? No. So when I had met him, he had asked what religion I was, and I told him I was undecided because since I was 18 and a half, I've been studying all kinds of religions, and I wasn't set at one. Like, I would respect family, and when I would go to visit my mom's home or, my family, I would go to church with them. But in my heart, I didn't believe. I didn't feel that was the path for me. And I still had respect for the Bible, which today I still do because that's my background. And I was just really asking God. So I would pray to God. I would talk to God like God is my friend and my father. But I didn't define myself in any religion at the time. So from 18 and a half all the way till 21, I was undecided. I was, just living life to the fullest. That was my motto. And just, living life. And through my adventures and choosing choices and stuff like that, that's when I decided to take my Shahada June 8th of 2007. And a series of, things led me up to it. And so for the question people asked, did you convert for your husband? No, I didn't. I was already studying before I had met him, Alhumduillah. And June 8th of 2007, he was talking about it, I was talking about it. And what I liked about him was that he didn't pressure me into it or anything. He was okay with what I believe and what I stood for. And till this day, he accepts all the choices that I make. And I'm a strong-minded person, so I'm the kind of person that Regina would do what she wants to do. And with or without the person, the religion's everything to me. I feel that it has made my identity. I feel that it has made me a better person. I feel like the choices I make is a lot better. I was 21 years old when I did take my Shahada, June 8th. And it was on a Friday after Juma. I did it privately, not open in front of the masjid. It was privately. I went to my husband and I asked him if he can talk to his dad. So, alhamdulillah, when I took my Shahada, it was a beautiful day. And I talked to my mom about it, and not to say that she agreed, but she supported my decisions on, anything that I choose. She says, whatever makes you happy, then I'll be happy for you. That's pretty much how it went. But I had some struggles with friends and certain family members, but it's okay. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter because, whatever you choose to make yourself happy is what the choice you should have. My convert story is kind of long, so this is just like a preview to answer your question. But alhamdulillah, it's just been a marvelous journey, and I wanted to continue my convert story actually June 8th, because June 8th this year will be 7 years I've been Muslim, alhamdulillah. And I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't change it for the world, because this is one thing that in my life that I chose for myself. Like I said, this is the path that I want to take. And even when some people were against me, some people stopped being my friend, or some family or some friends didn't agree with it, it's okay, I even went into church with my hijab. I went to weddings with my hijab. I was all for it. But it was sad that some people think like, oh, you did it for your husband. No. My husband has nothing to do with it. It's really just for me because I was studying way before, It's just marvelous. Sometimes when I try to explain my journey, it's kind of hard because I just feel like God really guided me to this path. Like, everyone has their path that they take, but I feel like I was guided to be a Muslim. And, it's just been amazing. I don't know what to say, but alhamdulillah, I feel like I have good morals. I make better choices. Every day I just feel this is my identity, and alhamdulillah. So inshallah, I will have my ideas more organized. This is just a preview of my convert story to Islam, and June 8th of me being 7 years of Muslim has been a blessing. I feel like every year I have grown, and I'm still growing. I'm still learning, but alhamdulillah. And Ramadan is around the corner. Inshallah, June 28th to July 28th, alhamdulillah, I already set goals for myself, set new things I want to do for myself, alhamdulillah. So it's just been a blessing. And, you know, anything that people choose out there, do it for you. Don't listen to family. Don't listen to friends. When you really want to be happy for yourself, do something for yourself. Make that choice if it's going to really make you happy. And if it really makes you happy, then do it. And that's what I'm going to have for my kids too, you know. Alhamdulillah, I will explain my journey then, and it will be more organized ideas. I'm going to have everything written down on a paper so I can keep everything in order, because sometimes I get off track or sidetracked. So I'm going to have that like that and try to refer back and forth, and hopefully, you know, that will answer your question, and hopefully, you know, my story will reach out to others that are converts too. And I think that's about it. This is just a preview, even though it's about to be 11 minutes, kind of long. But thank you for listening to my preview. Looking forward to seeing you on my convert story journey part 2. This is just a preview, and have a beautiful night. I decided to hop on YouTube just to say this because it was right on my mind, and I said, you know what, the question's there. I don't want anyone to feel like I don't want to answer that question, because I do, because I had the interview on my blog, but I deleted it. So I do feel like this should be one of my videos, you know, one of them. I've been doing just like funny videos. My first one was about my son, that one was inspirational, and the other ones just been like whatever. But this one is like an important video that I would love to share. So look forward to it on June 8th. Because it'll be my 7-year anniversary. So hopefully on that day you will see me smiling. It's like, alhamdulillah, my 7-year anniversary of being Muslim. And that's when I will share my story with you guys. And I hope that you enjoy. Be you. Make choices for you, and you will be a happy person. Good night. See you on my next YouTube video. Hopefully you give me a like, because I am new to YouTube. And please subscribe if you can. Bye.